and one participant, that is Chetna Garg, and Neeta Kaushik are present. So I request Ms. Chetna Garg to present her presentation. Her presentation is titled Job Satisfaction, a Challenging Area of Research in Education. Chetna, you have written your place, Om Sterling Global University. May I know which place is this?
Yes, ma'am. Good afternoon, ma'am. Ma'am, can I join the meeting just in 2 minutes? Actually, I have some issues with the network. I'll reconnect.
Okay.
Just 2 minutes, ma'am.
You take your time, 2 minutes. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So I welcome you. Neeta ji is younger sister of Dr. Seema Kaushik. Unmute yourself, Neeta ji.
Namaskar, madam.
Namaskar. Yeah, Dr. Neeta Kaushik from JV Jain College, Saharanpur. So
Yes, ma'am.
you are the part of our extended family, okay? So
Okay.
welcome, very warm.
Thanks, ma'am. Thanks a lot.
Your title is Women as Role Model for Social Development.
Ji,
So,
ma'am.
Neeta ji, I request you to start with your presentation as we are starting the session.
Okay, ma'am. Thanks, ma'am. So, very good afternoon to all who have joined here online. My topic is, as also told by you, women as role model for social development. Once Shri Ravi Shankar ji said that the role of women in the development of society is of utmost importance. In fact, it is the only thing that determines whether society is strong and harmonious or otherwise. The women are backbone of society. So women are always considered as backbone of our society. संस्कृत में भी एक कथन है, नारी शक्ति शक्तिशाली समाजस्य निर्माणम करोति, कि नारी शक्ति एक शक्तिशाली समाज का निर्माण करती है. So as we all know that men and women both are the essential components of society. Existence of one is of no value without the other. Generally, women are prominently considered as caregivers of children and elders in every country of the world. But from the last few decades, the role of women has changed. Now she is not only a caretaker or embodiment of love or care, but also a source of economic and social growth, whether she be a rural woman or urban. Now the role of women is changing. She has shown her strength, and she has encompassed every field, every sphere of life. Now, social role of women is evolving in the direction of taking a profession. A study was conducted in Warsaw, Poland, in the Faculty of Psychology, and the study shows how the activation of different social roles. They have divided the social roles of women into two categories: the traditional one and the non-traditional one. Non-traditional one is the professional one. And they made a comparative study to review the women's financial and consumer choices, comparative study of traditional women and non-traditional women. And the findings of their study show that there is increased tendency to invest and decreased propensity to save money in non-traditional women as compared to traditional women. Then we see the role of women in labor market also. In last 2 decades, along with the social and economic changes, the social role of women and men began to undergo vivid modifications. Since mid-20th century, an increasing number of women can be observed in the labor market. The participation of women in labor market has increased by 0.6% in 2021, leading to a total participation of 19.23%. Then we come to the leadership roles of women. Women have entered into the male dominant roles like leadership roles now, including in politics. Ambika Soni, Smriti Irani, Alka Lamba, Mrs. Anandiben Patel, and our president, Mrs. Draupadi Murmu, will always remain a golden pillar for Indian politics. Then we come to business field. In business market, the traditional and social role, women are now occupying the traditional role of men, that is of working and earning money. Names of Indra Nui, the CEO of PepsiCo, Falguni Nayyar, CEO of Nykaa, Kiran Mondal, founder of Biocon Limited, Vandana Luthra, founder of VLCC Healthcare, Radhika Agrawal, co-founder of ShowClues, the internet shopping market, and many more are worth mentioning. Then we come to the field of medicine. In the field of medicine, women are far more progressing. For example, Dr. Manjula, the gynecologist, Dr. Gagandeep, a virologist who investigated vaccine Rotovac for diarrhea, etc., have contributed a lot to the society. Then in the field of law also, there are certain famous Indian women. In this, for example, Indira Jaisang, the Supreme Court lawyer, the Zia Modi, corporate lawyer, Menka Guruswamy, Karuna Nandi, the Supreme Court lawyer for gender justice, and many more have turned the images of women in Indian society. We all are also familiar with the names of Mary Kom, Sania Mirza, Sania Nehwal, PV Sindhu, Sakshi Malik in the field of sports also. Then names of empowered movement in the empowered women in the field of entertainment and media need not to be mentioned. We all know about the media persons. Thus we see that then one more thing to be mentioned, that the trend of gendered social change is reflected in media also. In media, television, newspapers, and advertisements, which facilitate the further, which may facilitate further social changes. Now the advertisements no longer show women in the place of home only. They are shown outside the home of the only. They are crossing the boundaries of home nowadays. Now the non-traditional role of women focused on herself. She is a confident one. She is working. She is professional, often a business woman also. And now women have become an epitome of social change and development. A study conducted by Diekman, it shows that when women are put or women are given exposure to the social role models, they are changing social role models, they show expected greater personal success in gender based non traditional roles. मीन्स यदि एक्सपोजर दिया जाए वीमेन को जेंडर के जो चेंजिंग रोल आ रहे हैं तो वो और मोटिवेटेड होती हैं अपने जेंडर रोल्स को चेंज करने के लिए. So we see that women are now crossing the boundaries in every sphere of life over the world. The historic and current role of women is undisputable. Our finance minister, Mrs. Nirmala Sitharaman, featuring at the 36th position in Forbes World magazine among 100 most powerful women, is not an exception. Then Falguni Nayyar, Kiran Mazumdar, and many more are in the list. Previously, Mrs. Pratibha Patil, and now Mrs. Draupadi Murmu as the President of India, and many more at the political front, will always remain a source of inspiration for women in India and around the world. So women can't ever be devoid of being considered as the pillar of social development. And I will end my my statement with a Sanskrit statement: Nari asya samajasya कुशल वास्तुकारा अस्ति. नारी हमारे समाज की एक कुशल वास्तुकार है, तो ये हमारे समाज को एक दिशा निर्देश प्रदान करती है. So thanks ma'am, I will end with this.
Good presentation, Neeta ji. You have very clearly emphasized on the changing role of women and you discussed many areas. I suggest you to include one more area, that is management and hospitality. Because the management and hospitality, women is, I think, in the, it is proven that women are better manager than men. And
Sure, ma'am.
And secondly, hospitality, including a very great number of women, because at everywhere hospitality of women is very key ingredient of her personality. So you can include many as the fields are air hostesses, receptionists, managers. Yes, you can include them. So it's very nice with few suggestions. Okay, thank you, Neeta ji. Our second presentation is of Ms. Chetna Garg, Om Sterling Global University. Chetna, are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so please go ahead.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Chetna from Globe Stilling Normal University. My topic is job satisfaction of teacher. Job satisfaction.
Chetna,
Sorry for the disturbance, ma'am.
your voice is not clear.
Pardon? Hello.
You are not audible. Yeah, now you are audible.
Good afternoon, everyone. My topic is job satisfaction, a challenging area of research education.
Yeah.
Basically, in education, at the education department, we always neglect the importance of a teacher. Teachers are not satisfied. Teachers are not satisfied with their work level. They're performing their best, but they're not satisfied because their talent.
कोई बात नहीं, आप उसको रखिए, वो ज्यादा जरूरी है. हाँ.
So, can I join again in 5 minutes?
Is there any other participant present? Monica? Any other?
हाँ, चुप हो जा बेटा, मीटिंग.
Anyone else? ये दो ही तो हुए. अभी बताएं कोई है वो, मुझे पता तो चले वहां है कौन कौन. अच्छा हाँ, ओके. शिखा सिंह, आर यू देयर? शिखा सिंह, इनका नाम नहीं है इसमें, लिस्ट में नहीं है इनका नाम. एंड ऋतु भी नहीं है इसमें. आप प्रेजेंट करना चाहती हैं शिखा, आपका किस सेशन में है, तो आप नाम नहीं है, अगर आप प्रेजेंट करना चाहती हैं तो आप प्रेजेंट कर सकती हैं. शिखा सिंह. ऋतु, ऋतु आप प्रेजेंट करना चाहती हैं तो कर सकती हैं. टाइम तो ओवर. शिखा अपनी वाली तो नहीं, इस फॉर्म से इसलिए. Because they are no merely. Mr. Dinesh Kumar Maurya, are you there? Dr. Anshu Srivastav, Dr. Priyali Datta, Dr. Rekha Tomar, DS College Aligarh, Kavita Agrawal, SRK PG College Firozabad, आस्था वार्ष्णे, शारदा यूनिवर्सिटी नोएडा. उसका बच्चा बोला है. I can manage.
हेलो.
हेलो.
जी मैम, मेरी आवाज आ रही है?
प्लीज इंट्रोड्यूस योरसेल्फ.
सर मैम, डॉक्टर शिखा सिंह, गवर्नमेंट पीजी कॉलेज छर्रा.
प्लीज गो अहेड. शिखा सिंह.
यस मैम. मैम मैं करना तो चाह रही थी, लेकिन मेरा तबीयत थोड़ी सी वो चल रही है, मेरा गला मैम हो नहीं पाएगा. मैं आज सोच भी रही थी, लेकिन मैम अगर कल हो जाए तो मैं कर सकती हूँ अपना पेपर प्रेजेंटेशन मैम.
तो कल सुबह कर लीजिए आप अपना प्रेजेंटेशन.
हाँ जी हाँ, क्योंकि आज मेरी तबीयत भी, मेरा गला मैम तभी ठीक नहीं है.
ठीक है, ओके शिखा.
ओके, थैंक यू मैम.
डीएस कॉलेज वाले भी नहीं आ पा रहे. Okay, so I think we are going to conclude this session, and I want to say anything. Okay, thank you to all who are present in the audience. So if you are not presented here on the designed time, designated time, you can contact the coordinator if you want to extend your date tomorrow. So thank you to all.
थैंक यू मैम।
Thanks, madam. Thank you.